In this video, I'll be sharing the top 5 things I believe are absolutely essential to focus on in 2025 to ensure you're not just surviving, but thriving over the next decade. Let's jump right into it. I think we had so much of disruption over the last 5 years with COVID, wars in different parts of the planet, technological progress, unbelievable number of redundancies and budget cuts all over different companies and all over the world, that I think that unless we implement a completely different mindset around how we approach some of the life strategies and some of the life concepts in our life, it will be really hard for us to stay on top of our game. I don't know whether it is just me who feels that, but I feel that I have to constantly put myself out there to stay in touch with all the recent updates, recent changes all over the world, new ways of living and new ways of working. So here are a few things that I started focusing on in 2024 and will continue to focus on in 2025, which I really want to share with you. First up, adaptability and lifelong learning. The pace of changing in technology, the job market, and even our social systems is only accelerating. Whether it's new technologies like artificial intelligence and automations, or shifts in the way how we work and how we communicate, the key to thriving in 2025 and beyond is the ability to learn and adapt constantly. Think about this, whether you had to move countries or because of the war or whatever unfortunate events might have happened to you, or whether you had to change countries because of the footprint for your job has changed recently since COVID. But the one who adapts faster, better, who is more flexible, that one will win. That person will thrive. So how should we do it? We have to start by staying curious and embracing a growth mindset. We have to seek out new skills that are in demand, invest in ourselves constantly. For me personally, it is about embedding the use of artificial intelligence in my life. If you are a content creator and you don't use AI yet, you're massively missing out. And I'm not just talking about using ChatGPT and Perplexity that everyone probably knows about now, but also, I used Opus over the recent 6 months that helps me to do small clips. I used Gamma app that helps me to do presentations in like 3 minutes. I started to use Hemingway editor that actually helps me to edit my scripts and my texts. You can also use Copilot from Microsoft or Gemini from Google, which actually automate a lot of your work. When we face something new, the first reaction, the first response is to repel it, but instead we have to try to embrace it, to adopt it, to see how those new changes, those new innovations can serve us. Always remember about 3% rule recommended by Brian Tracy. When you invest 3% of your annual income in yourself, whether you enroll into the course about artificial intelligence or invest in your fitness coach, whatever it might be, but just do not be greedy. If you want new results in your life, you need to be keen to invest in yourself. If you keep thinking, oh, I have no money, that's not a priority for me right now, I can guarantee you that you will not have more money in the future. You will always be stuck in that scarcity mindset. When you give more, you get back more. The next thing that is really important is financial resilience and smart investing. I think the biggest change that my family and I made to our life and came to realization over the last 2 years is that corporate job is never ever stable. With all the redundancies, all the budget cuts, all the impacts coming from one company buying another company, it's just absolutely impossible to keep thinking that your 9-to-5 job is a secure way of getting your income. It's a myth. That is why it is so important to start diversifying your income streams. Start thinking how you can create passive income, how you can make smart investing decisions for you to build that financial independence. And if you want to learn more how to invest and where to start, check out my video here where I explained everything in really layman terms. Be super strategic about having your emergency fund, and I will repeat it again and again, but I can't stress enough how many times in our life that emergency fund saved us and how significantly it reduced the levels of stress in our life in the situations of uncertainty or job loss. Always think strategically about whether you are investing your energy into the areas and into the directions that give you the best possible return. And I know you will say, Anna, I'm so busy, I'm already working so hard. Yes, but my question to you, are you working hard on the right things that gives you the best possible return? The next aspect that's really important is health and wellness, both physical and mental. If you want to thrive, your body and mind have to be in top shape. The world is moving faster and faster. And if we don't prioritize our health, it's easy to burn out. So focusing both on your physical and mental wellness in 2025 is a must. Regular exercise is non-negotiable, and you don't have to be a gym junkie, but find activities that you love doing. Just keep moving, whether it's yoga, whether it's hiking, or just walking or swimming. Just do something daily. The nutrition also plays a huge role. Fuel your body with whole foods and avoid overprocessed junk food. But what is even more important is your mental health. Meditation, mindfulness, coaching, therapy are key to staying balanced, reducing stress, and staying sharp for the years ahead. With so many distractions, gadgets, apps, tasks, checklists, to-do lists, people become more and more overloaded, constantly switched on. So you have to become more and more stress resilient. Again and again, I will repeat that you have to invest in the ways to optimize your life in a way that minimizes that level of stress, at the same time keeping your productivity high. What I do with my clients is that I audit their time and I coach them to find strategies where they can still do a lot, but without burnout, without exhaustion, and with no sacrifice to what really matters for them. I don't know whether you noticed it too, but I feel like we're starting to move back to basics in a lot of things. People get tired of when it's too much and start seeking simplicity in clothes, in food, in type of holidays they're looking for. Make sure you train your body and mind to stay tough, resilient, and adaptive. And tough doesn't mean you have to ignore emotions. Oh no, completely the opposite. You have to become so emotionally attuned to how and what you feel. So if you do start to feel overwhelmed or exhausted or anxious in a moment, you can actually catch it early and you can prevent from creating a lot of damage. Another aspect that I think is really important is connection. Connection, networking, making sure you build relationships with people in your industry and outside of your industry is crucial for staying informed about the latest updates, the latest developments and opportunities. It's about building a community of like-minded individuals who can support and encourage you as you navigate the rapidly changing landscape. And generally, just invest in connection and relationships. People are getting more and more disconnected from each other. So if you are the person who invests in building the relationships, who understands the importance of effective communication, you will always be a few steps ahead. If you want to know how to become a better communicator, check out my video here where I give very tangible strategies how you can start improving your communication skills from today. I want to wrap up this video with a quote from Alice in Wonderland. My dear, here we must run as fast as we can, just to stay in place. And if you wish to go anywhere, you must run twice as fast as that. I think this phrase has never been more relevant. And if you want to know more how to always have that energy to keep going, keep growing, and keep thriving, check my video here with tangible strategies to improve your energy levels from today. See you on the other side. Rooting for you as always. With care, Anna.